Hey guys, in today's video, I'll just look at what's ahead in Bank Nifty. So first of all, let me just hide the balance zones. So currently, I'm still seeing in Bank Nifty, the overall inventory is long to too long. Previously, these were the areas where supply tried to push the price lower, but they were only able to do it for one day. And this day also we have a sort of a double distribution. So not a good double distribution, but yeah, there are two balances. And at the lower, so there is a single print, and that's where the supply shut off, and then the price, tried to close, tried to move higher, but it failed to do it. And then again, it, closed lower, right? So 47,200 is the zone, where previously this is where supply came in. And also what we have is we also have a gap which is still not yet filled. So we still have this bigger gap. And next week is an eventful week in Bank Nifty. So a couple of events. One is we have monthly expiry happening. So that is on Thursday. Second is the budget. So we have budget session which is going to come out on Thursday or on Friday. I believe it's on 29th Feb, which is a Thursday. 29th Feb is also the monthly expiry, right? So just be very careful next week. And if you're trading or if you're scalping, just to get in, get out, and just protect your capital. Because what I am looking for is, first of all, the inventory is long to too long. Odds are higher that we might fill this gap in a single day. That can be an event which would come in. We also have got poor high, so I'm looking for the 49,000 again, a round number. So this can be achieved either before budget, during the budget, but what's going to happen is it's going to hunt for liquidity. It is going to find the supply. The sellers are going to compete, and then it is also going to move lower, right? So 2% to 4% move, they are the things, which are observed during the budget days, right? So just be careful because these are really wild moves, and a lot of people, they do trade for the budgets and events. But I would suggest, just be extra cautious, stay on the sidelines, and trade as per your risk manage. First of all, focus on managing your risk. But overall, I'm looking at inventories long to too long. We just had one day wherein the inventory got adjusted. We also have got a poor high. So even though the close is around the lows, for me, coming next week or especially Monday, the things which I'm looking for is, okay. So specifically for the Monday session is, so the price is going to move towards this balance. There is a cost basis here. And for me, the low is important. So this is Friday's session and this is the Thursday's session, right? So Thursday's low is very important, 46,500. If this level holds, then I'm looking for further continuation or rotation higher. Okay. So yeah, so for Mondays, when the auction or when the price opens for me, I'm pretty much focused on the low of Thursday. After that, we have got multiple stops, multiple lows, and there is a cost basis below 46,300, right? So what I'm looking for is, do we clear all the stops? Is How is the tempo? And do we see any responsive buying around 46,300? And then I'm looking for price to move higher and try to find the supply. So that is what I'm looking for. Now, if the open, so there are a couple of scenarios, right? So let's say if we open gap down, this is where I'm looking for some chop. So the first scenario is we open gap down, and if price is not able to take out the Thursday's low, then I'm expecting rotation higher, clearing the poor high, right? So that's the first option path. Second auction path is if we open within the day's range. So let's say the pre-open is flat, right? So then I'm looking at the Friday's low and see the reaction at Friday's low and looking for look below and field trade setup and expecting price to move higher and again take out the highs or and look for further continuation higher. Okay, that's the second auction path. The third scenario which I'm looking for is if we open with a gap up, so around this high, so then I'm looking for buyers to push. Yeah, basically there will be some profit booking, right? So buyers will be coming in and sellers will try to push the price lower. And for me, the 47,200 to 47,000, right? This is the 200-point range where I'm looking for some absorption and then again a reversal, right? That's the third scenario. And the fourth scenario is, continuation lower, right? So these are the four scenarios I'm looking for specifically for Monday. Now let me just bring back my balance levels, and that is going to provide me some more clarity. So now things are pretty clear. So for me, if the price opens lower, I'm looking at 46,600 and see do we get any balancing or do we get any continuation. So if price fails to move over 46,600, I'm expecting price to move to this balance, to the next balance, which is around the 47,300, and then going above the other areas. So these are the areas where I'm looking for the price to rotate higher. All these balance levels are nothing but the cost basis. This is where I analyze the overall auction and how the auction path is getting developed, right? See clearly here, 44,800, 900 level is where the supply shut off, and then the auction is just moving higher, right? So yeah, these are the things. And if you like to connect with me or talk to me, just ping me on Telegram, check the description below, and I'll be happy to respond to your queries. But this was a very big, massive gap. Auction has filled. So let's see what happens once the gap is filled. That will be an interesting scenario. Okay. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.